Is Pete capable of giving Ciaran a fireman's lift? I'm too hungover to attempt that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Are We Podcast with Pete Giffen, Ciaran Franco, Sean McAleavey, and a big shout out to our sponsors, Love Pizza, Monte Carlo and Prize Royale. We'll tell you a bit more about them later in the episode.
Later on.
Yeah.
Later on. What about that, her?
What about that?
Elvis.
I've never looked better, sir. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Jet black, bit of shoe polish in it.
It's fucking that's just a lighting, mate. Just a lighting.
Can the viewers comment down below? Was it common knowledge that you dyed your hair?
No, it definitely wouldn't have been common knowledge.
You talked about it. Oh no, you talk about it in Smack Talk, your old podcast.
I've always talked about it. I don't think it's weird that I dye my hair at all.
So we got out of the car the other night and I was like, "What's you dye your hair?" And you were like, "Yeah, you know this." And I was like, "I did not know that."
Yeah. I always had, and then I just couldn't been bothered for ages. So it went very, as Ross Mitchell described it, salt and peppered.
There was, I didn't notice that. I was like, geez, he's getting more and more salty.
Yeah, and then I was like,
more salt and pepper.
Now that they were coming into the brighter weather, the greys reflect a bit more of the sun.
They're blinding me.
I was like, I'm gonna.
Grey looks good.
Kind
I
of
like the grey.
Yeah. Oh, you prefer the grey?
Yeah, I prefer the grey as well.
That's it's just I'll do what I feel. Back into the winter months, I'll go back to fully grey again.
See, no white person has naturally black hair though.
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, this is actually meant to be a dark brown black, Peter.
A dark brown black.
Dark brown black.
Right. Okay.
Which
That's pepper noir. That.
yeah. But what happened was because I had so many grey hairs, it just left on for like ages. Because my wee routine is like anyone that uses Just for Men, loads you do. You're just lying to yourselves, right? Loads you do. You basically the routine you're meant to do is you put it in, leave it for 5 minutes, and you just wash it out. Very simple, very straightforward. But what I like to do is put it in, go for a shade.
Do you have a cup of tea while you're down your hair?
Which is the equivalent of like 5 minutes, and then just jump in the shower. But I kind of went for a bit of an extra long shade, and I was
going to say
made it a bit darker. That's what happened.
It's going to depend on your diet that week how long that shade's going to be.
Yeah.
You've only yourself to blame. Speaking of shits, can I apologise? But I did have to go meet my brother. But leaving yours yesterday, I woke up and my body emptied on your toilet.
Did you?
And I was like, Pete and Cheese are probably in the next room thinking the house is coming under fire or something. There's a machine gun shooting at the house.
No, didn't hear a thing.
It was ridiculous. I was like, oh fuck, they're going to think I'm an
Do
absolute maniac.
you want a top tip? And I learned this from you. See if you need a shade in someone else's house, turn the tap on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Let the tap run. It washed out all the noise.
It was ridiculous, like, and then
The background noise.
Yeah, like not like the background noise you go to sleep with. Me taking a shit.
I go to sleep listening to white noise. I love it.
Yeah. I did open the window today when going back to sleep after being hungover and listening to the birds and all, and it put me back to sleep. It was lovely.
It's class.
Were you listening to white noise or real noise?
No, like real outside noise. Like, yeah.
4D noise.
My neighbour, you fucking cunt, you fucking monkey.
What's the crack with all today? Are we all a wee bit hungover?
Yeah, I'm really bad. Like,
I'm not hungover. No, I was
going to say you look hungover.
Thanks very much.
You look knackered.
We need to stop recording on a Sunday. Sunday is Lord's Day. Like I'm fucking chinned.
You chinned? You took a yoke?
Just you know me. Like.
Sunday still watching.
Took one of them tabs.
What did you do last night?
I just went out for like a bit of a munch.
I written off. Yes. Yeah. Where'd you go?
Went to. I don't want to say the name of the place because the food was shite.
I thought if it was shite, name them.
No,
I don't want to be done for libel.
I don't know. Libel. It's an opinion.
They might want to sponsor the podcast at some stage. So but nothing. But
Pete sent in a photo. Going, tacos are not meant to look like this.
Yeah. No, I thought that meant it would be good.
No, it wasn't. They were just real like unflavoursome. Like so, like the different tacos you get here is like shite tacos, which is like someone putting a chicken goujon inside of a wee mini tortilla.
I don't know, me.
And then they're like no. And then the second.
That's what I would think you would classify as taco.
No.
Proper big neary spot head.
No.
Smiley faces on a taco.
And where's no beans in this taco?
Heel and nutty crossed upside down with spaghetti hoops in it.
Where's the champ on this taco?
It's just the heel of a loaf, just folded in half. But yes, you have that, and then you also have like just the ones that are like just not taco foods. Like last night there was just like pork belly bites inside of a fucking taco.
Not a big pork belly bite guy.
Oh, I love pork belly bites, but like it's just random inside
pork
of it.
Pork belly bites. That's even the name of it. Pork belly bites.
Name of the podcast. Pork belly bites.
But, yeah,
clip it.
They were basically, long story short, they were shite, and then went for a game of pool in the Pav and met a few mates and watched the Katie Taylor fight and stuff and stayed out to like.
Did she get battered, Katie Taylor?
She didn't get battered. The girl was just like on her. I would say like she did.
She got comfortably beat.
Yeah, she got beat. You could tell. You knew she was doing that thing in the end. You were like boxers do. They put their hand up like that, as if, and I was like, there's no love in that. Like you can tell.
We've both been there, mate. We've both been there.
True.
Anytime there's boxing on the TV, I'm like, Well, it's a professional boxer myself.
Oh, are you? Because I didn't get to do it.
I sold out the Ulster Hall. Now, what they're actually doing here.
Yeah. I was like, I think the judges have scored that a 10-8 there. I think
Yeah.
that's a 10-8 round.
The same way they scored you.
Pretty much, yeah. I didn't do any
He
boxing.
doesn't want it.
He doesn't want that.
I didn't do any boxing, just fell over for 3 rounds. That's great.
Darren Matthews used the excuse, I was trying to pass time.
Yeah. Aye.
That old one, Your Honour.
Time
fucking-
merchant.
That classic chess.
Stick to your time, kid. He didn't go a second over.
Also, before we actually get into this week's episode, there's been mad controversy
About what?
after last week's episode.
What's
What
this?
happened?
Oh,
You used to on the bed. Now I was sitting here.
Oh, right,
I
yeah.
came away from that podcast thinking to myself, "Am I the weird one here?"
yeah.
Yeah.
And turns out,
Who was it that backed us up?
Jordan Robinson and Claire Corrigan.
Yeah, we're
Red
fucked
flag.
there.
Yeah,
We're not in good company there.
someone said to go, did you stay in your mum and dad's bed because you had a single bed and then the way you had a double? And I went, no, I had a double as well.
My man and dad had a single.
Makes it so much worse.
Yeah. And like, it's not even like it was an emperor bed or a king. Like, it was just, we both had double beds, but I was
Yeah.
like,
no, but it was proper one of them situations where you're like, "Fuck, I feel like the weirdo here,"
yeah.
and then everyone
What's
messaged me
your-
being like, "Here, just let you know,
People
mate, I'll
came
have your
out.
back." Yeah.
People came out in support.
Have you noticed I didn't share that clip on my socials? I was like, I'm not putting that up there. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking nonce.
Can I admit something? I lost 5 followers.
That was nothing to do with the
It was
clip.
your man,
mate.
Yeah.
Dower, 2 of them.
Yeah,
That was that racist spiel you went on your stories when you were drunk.
Do you remember, we've talked about this a few times, the time I lost a load of followers because Instagram was removing bots.
Yeah.
And people who, so they're like, remove Luke McGibbon and all, because they thought, I remember
He's
messaging
a
them.
fucking robot, that boy.
I remember messaging you, being like, I've been cancelled, what have I said? It's like, me with 200 followers.
Paranoid as fuck, like.
Oh, I was out last night at Ulster Sports Club, so surprise, surprise.
What is it with an Ulster Sports Club, boy? You do a gig there and you go there every weekend. Like,
Could you explain to people who don't know Ulster Sports Club what it is, basically?
Well, before you said that, can I say something? As someone, and you might fucking resonate with this.
Yeah.
Same as someone who comes from a town where like there's a couple of bars and
Yeah.
one nightclub. I'd fucking kick the dog to have the options you have in
Yeah.
Belfast.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you just go to one place. That really annoys me because I'm like, I'd love to have all these
I love like
live
Belfast,
music and
yeah.
all.
Well, no, we
lakefront
were
places.
we were out. Also, because Ulster Sports Club stays open the latest, so we
So
went
what was
to.
some- we went somewhere first?
We're Sweet Afton. We're McHugh's. We were in the Bot, and then we're like, right, we're still open. It's 1:30, not 1:30, 12:30. So we went to Ulster Sports Club
Right, okay.
because that's
Okay,
the
that's
finish
fair.
off your night.
That's
right?
alright, as
Yeah.
long as you're not there the whole fucking time. Like.
It's just sorry, Dad. But
No, I'm just letting you know.
Just
like.
don't be at it again.
them girls with the septum piercings lead you straight. So
I'm telling you, see if I have to pick you up at that Ulster Sports Club. I'm pulling you out by the ear.
you left your jaw on side. See if I see it. But like someone came up and was like, "Oh, you're the comedian. Like you do the comedy." And I went, "Oh, it's
Was someone
yeah.
with you?
Yeah. I was on the step ladder
Do you
going,
value with you or something?
and he was like, "Oh, I need to buy tickets to your solo show." And I went, "Yeah." And then some other guy walked past and was like, "I've already got them." Swear to fuck, showed he had tickets to the solo show, so he was coming up to be like,
That's good
I'm
timing,
going.
that.
Yeah. And I was like, "How about it?"
We were at a night out in Lurgan. And some
Jesus
guy
Christ.
in Father Joe's come up and asked me for a photo, and he was all, "You do the podcast as well?" And then as he's getting a photo of me, he was all, "You're not quite at the level that I want a photo yet, though."
Yeah,
and I was like,
cheeky bastard.
he was like, "That's fucking
Yes.
Graveyard
cheeky as
Thief.
fuck."
I was like, "What are you playing at?"
Shout out Andrew McGinley.
That's fucking class. Well, the only story I have like that this week is my cousin was down in Cork and he went to a comedy club and he was like name dropping me like, "Oh, do you know Sean McAleavey?" And he was, "I think I heard of him, I."
Yeah, there we are.
All the way down in Cork, baby.
Cork's
They
fucking
might have
dumpies
heard of
away
him.
though.
It is
Aye.
very far away.
I have a story to tell you this week that I
That's a wee
accidentally
yarn.
caused the child to have a bit of an accident.
Wait, what?
So I was going to collect my headphones from the phonocard depot over in East Belfast because I always leave stuff in the back of taxis blocked. So I collected my headphones and went.
Big
for-
drinker.
Yeah, big. He loves a pint. This guy, he likes a pint. He likes a Guinness. So then I went across the road and was waiting on the bus. And it was taking ages and I really needed to pee. And I was by Kids Park, so I'm like, I'm not peeing here. So I went into the bushes, like really deep into the bushes, and was peeing. And then came out of the bushes. And this wee kid seen me come out of the bushes, but he was on his bike. Went, "Mummy, mummy!" And jumped the bike and went flying off the bike.
Hold on there. So
So many parts need
you
to pick.
expect us to believe that?
Yeah.
That you came out of a toilet, or you came out of a bush with your dick out and a child seen you, and
No.
that's your excuse, that's your alibi.
Not with my dick out. I put it away. I went and made sure I was
Your Honour,
right.
Your Honour.
I made sure I was right in the bushes and came out.
VAR, you're
Ain't got scared the wee lad.
I'm sure you did, you big fucking nonce hiding in the bush.
And then his mum was kind of like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, "Sorry, I needed to go in for a pee." And I went back, and then thankfully the bus pulled up straight away,
Wait, what time of day? What time of day is this at?
like 3 in the afternoon.
3 in the morning.
I really needed to go, and I was like, "I'm not going to go behind the bus stop." and there's a park here, so I'm going to walk into the bushes. I end up ripping my trousers, knowing the nettles.
How do nettles rip your trousers?
Or the jaggies, whatever you call it.
Like thorns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're not nettles.
No,
Uh,
sorry, let him well.
Nettles are like leaves.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, so
There'd
then
be some pretty big nettles if they're ripping your trousers, like.
fucking bad crack. Like, hope the kid's alright.
I hope he's alright.
That's the most Franco story ever.
I know. I fucking scraped my car this week.
New one?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Fucking
Why would you do
wasn't
that?
it on purpose?
Well, why would you do that, Pete?
Do you know what? It was stupid because I was reversing and my parking sensor was going, like beeping, and I looked and I couldn't see anything, and I just wasn't thinking, and I just kept reversing.
That's your problem, you don't think, do you?
I know. Even though the parking sensor was going, do you know when you're just not,
Yeah.
you're just not all there, and then I just heard it. It's like, and I was like,
Is a big
Fuck.
guy hold it on the side?
it's maybe about that size, like.
That's alright.
It's visible, like I got away with it a wee bit, but I fucking.
That's
It's
annoying.
one of them ones where like you can't even blame anything. You're so I was just being a fucking gobshite
You were at fault.
there.
So you're just hearing the bleepers going like bleep, bleep.
Yeah, I just ignored them. And yeah,
And you're like,
la,
ah.
la, 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 la.
All
Yeah.
right in the side.
Pretty much like
Fucking hell.
it was pretty grim. Man.
You crashed your new car, 2
I
weeks
wouldn't
old.
say I crashed it now, but I might message them to see if they can fucking do the body work off it or do something. Like.
No worries.
I don't even know. I was going to hopefully have some sort of manly solution here, but I don't think any of us fall into this category of
Some
like.
people have said little shite to me. I think Teresa might have said coconut water or something.
What brings it back to life?
I don't know.
Oh,
but
it's like people that do them ones. It's like,
no
do you ever see
offense,
people?
Teresa, but I don't believe that.
Do you ever see
like.
people that like borderline right off their car, massive dents in the side of it, and it's like, should just get the hot water, a fucking kettle poured over,
Yeah.
and get a plunger and pull it back out. You're like,
But
no,
sure, just put a bit of soda cream on it.
yeah, yeah.
Alright.
What about
Put a bit of sand, throw it over it,
Some
put it in the hot press.
deep heat would be alright.
Just reverse it into the hot press and put a bag of rice on it and put a bit of soda cream
I
on it.
don't get that. Why would you put your phone in a bag of rice? What's that? for?
Mate, all my life it works.
It works.
Does it?
It does. Because it just sucks all the moisture. It works. If you got it in the charging port,
Yeah.
like there, just put in a wee bag of rice, put it in the hot press.
In the hot press?
In the hot press.
Fucking hell.
It works. You don't have to put it in the hot press, but it helps.
Did I tell you that I got a summer job as a gardener from my uncle?
You didn't, but fucking hell, go ahead.
Salad fingers, Franco, like, that's going to be me.
Tell
Salad
the
fingers.
podcast there. Tell the fans.
So, I'm not getting paid over summer, so if you have any gigs going that are paid,
Or any bushes need trimmed.
yeah, or, yeah.
Oi, oi.
That's my
Manscaped.
first experience. I'm already good at hiding in bushes from kids, so
Hey!
like basically my uncle was like, I'm going to put you on a trial shift because quite frankly I don't think you're up to it. So I started a trial shift in June after I finished working in the school for the summer, and I'm going to come away and I'm going to be like Ian Thompson 2.0, the ultimate gardener.
What's your initial reaction? Like, do you feel excited for it or are you shitting them?
Apparently I'll be jacked by the end of it. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a 6-week
Well,
program.
I would say if you go, you'll be jacked.
Yeah.
yeah,
If you show up every day, you'll be
If you, do,
jacked.
if you do a lot of physical exercise, you'll be jacked, but like, you know that now.
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
Can't, you can't just go and stand there and be like, I'm going to get jacked.
my
Drive the
Gardener,
van.
mate.
Drive the van. I'm going to be shredded by the end of this.
So you do, just go out and stand in the garden for 2 hours every day.
Well, my dad got me a job when I was 21.
crisps.
Yeah, 21. He got me a job doing this fucking thing in the Odyssey, like as a barman. And the guy told me to clean something. I was like, "Fuck this," and just walked out. So I need to make sure not to do that.
Yeah.
And
that
actually, I
was-
started laughing at the guy when he asked me to clean it, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And left.
What was it?
It was the annual teachers conference, and I was doing the buffet for them.
Right.
And then I was just sort of chatting to some wee girl, and the guy was like, "What are you doing? You're meant to be working," and asked me to come back and start
Okay.
cleaning stuff. And I just started laughing and walked out. And then that was when I was really spoiled, Kieran.
So maybe I think you have a bit of an attitude problem.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I walked out of Greg's mid shift as well. Like, I'm just starting to think it's a work problem.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
Common
It's not me,
denominator.
it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love the way you described that, being like, I'm getting a trial shift. Like, you made it sound as if like you're going to Coventry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, at an underage.
A
and you're
trial
like,
shift picking up leaves off the ground.
Oh mate,
They're not going to let me anywhere near the tools, put it that way.
I couldn't be fucked with that. Like.
Do you know what? Do you know why I think you'll stick at it? You'll be
What?
able to just stick a big set of headphones on you and walk
Yeah.
away.
I
I think
know.
that'll do you the world of good.
I think as
Nah.
well, I'll be pausing the right bits because I'll be thinking, I'll be like, pick them fucking leaves up.
I don't want to be defeatist, but I can't see it happen.
You know what is going to happen? One day it's going to be, welcome back to our wee podcast, and I'll be holding the mic like this. Because I'll have no arms from fucking accidentally cutting them off or something.
What I was saying, like, so how 6 weeks?
Well, summer's, I go back to the school second last week of August.
And what is it, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
I think so, yeah. Out in the van and stuff.
Wait till you see your first shift will be on a Saturday and you're like, fuck this, I'm not going.
I'm
Yeah.
honestly, no offense.
shifts?
No, I'm giving it 2 weeks max.
2 weeks. That's better than what my dad said.
Yeah.
My dad said, I think he'll sack you before you walk off. Like,
okay, well, I wasn't even thinking about him sacking you. I was
Yeah.
just thinking about you going, fuck this.
like it's just as long as the weather's nice, I'm happy to do it. But see if he rings me and's like, "Do you want to come out to the gardening job?"
But what if the
and it's
weather's
lashing outside?
What if
No.
the weather's too nice?
That is well. Here's the thing: if I'm just picking up leaves, can I have a can while I'm doing it? Like,
You'd actually picking up leaves is actually a wee bit better when it's a wee bit wet.
yeah,
'Cause you
For
get it
anyone
all,
to get into it, like-
you get it
Yeah.
all like squished in together. My dad used to make me go out the back garden and pick up leaves. I never got that. They're fucking biodegradable.
Yeah,
Builds
no.
They're
character.
gonna go away.
My dad,
It's like seasons.
my
Do you know
dad
what I
used to
mean?
make me go out and brush the grass after
Yeah.
it was cut. And I'm just like,
Is
why?
there anything worse? Like,
I do like the idea of that, getting to cut grass and like wear a pair of shades and have a wee can and wear 3/4 lengths.
you just want to do everything apart from cutting the grass.
No, I want to cut the grass. I don't want to do anything else, but I don't fancy going. I'm scared of heights.
Have you ever cut grass?
Nah.
Have you ever worked a lawnmower?
Guys, this week's episode of the podcast is sponsored by Monte Carlo Chippy, Lurgan, Belfast, delivered straight to your door. Why not get a delicious chippy from the number one guys that do it best than anybody else?
Chips with gravy, chips with curry, chips and a chicken burger, whatever you like.
Monte Carlo moved into Lurgan quite recently. I don't think I've ever been more passionate about something in my life. Weekly, I'm there, I'm dipping stuff, I'm biting stuff, I'm putting salt and vinegar on everything, and I'm loving life. I've never been happier.
Get it on a Monday, Sunday, lunchtime, evening, whatever you fancy. Make the right choice. Get a Monte Carlo delivered straight to the gaff.
No, never. I just realised no. I'd like to do one of the lawnmowers where I'm sitting on it as well. I don't want to
Right.
be walking. I'm a lazy bastard, like.
The petrol lawnmower, you have to like pull the string
Yeah,
and it like kickstarts
You need
the
your
engine.
you need your driving test for that, there, you.
yeah. Look, I believe in an easy life.
How's the perception? Was just him fucking killing squirrels.
Driving real slowly. Like,
Look up
get out of the way!
Look up your dogs.
Get out of the way!
It'll be like that shite scene out of Father Ted where the milk truck just keeps
Yeah.
going and you have to jump off the side of it.
And they move all the boxes one by one.
I'm telling you.
We Kieran with an oar plate on his lawnmower. We triangle on the
I
top.
laugh, but I've never actually done like a physical day's work properly either. Like, because it's not me. Like, I think for a summer I could do like one of those sort of jobs, but like I would be fucking wrecked
Yeah.
by the end of it. Like,
That's one thing.
Get on my level.
When I'm being dismissive of this, that's not me going like, oh, you haven't got a day's work in there like me. I'd be the same.
No, I'm 100%
I wouldn't
same.
want to do it like, and that's probably why I know you aren't going to.
Exactly.
But here, no, be positive. You're going to do it. Don't let me get in your head.
Gardner Franco.
Try and prove me wrong.
I don't really feel like that. I feel like if I'm getting bored of it, I'm gonna walk off. Like,
Yeah, fucking hell.
it's gonna. You know what it is as well. Say he does jobs around like near the golf club or like near a pub, and I see a beer garden, and it's a really warm day.
Yeah.
It's just the temptation's gonna be too much. It's not like a piss out here.
I wonder what the hours are going to be.
Well, no, I'll tell you what they are. What? Because my dad, he was doing my mum and dad's next door neighbour's garden, and my dad goes go out there and speak to him, and the other guy who was working with him was like, "Am I gonna get to see the City Real Madrid match?" And he goes, "No, probably not to the second half." That was a Monday or a Wednesday.
And that's at what, 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah,
So
so
you're not getting off till 9 at night?
yeah, I was like, "Fuck that." If there's football and I want to watch it, like,
That's mad.
You're in for it, boy.
That's mad.
Keep us updated how it goes.
real eye opener.
Real eye opener. What do you all think? Do you see the shit about Holly and Phil?
Yeah.
Mental. Absolutely.
Is it true that he's
mental.
I don't know, sitting level?
Phil's brother, Philip Schofield's dad. What?
Brother.
Philip Schofield's brother, who worked in the police,
Yeah.
got done for being a nonce, is now being jailed for being a nonce, and it's coming out that allegedly Philip Schofield is a nonce now as well. Holly Willoughby knew about it, and now they're like presenting
Whoa.
together.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
They're
allegedly.
not gonna sue us, fuck it.
Allegedly, like the footer. So he did.
Like the fruit there, but they have to like present with each other, or have been like side by side, and you can tell she just
Had enough of it.
fucking hates him now.
And ITV knew about this and covered it up, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, just make sure we double
I
down
watched
on
him
that.
in a TikTok video on it, so I
I seen that earlier on.
the same
Yes.
boy.
Yeah,
Did you
so-
see that boy? The same boy the next day was like, didn't expect this to blow up the way it did, and he
Yeah.
like completely runs back through everything again. Great,
My,
great content. Why is it always like
What, your algorithm or?
no? Why is it always fucking like the people that get to the top in terms of like presenting stuff and like why is it always
Probably
them
because
like?
they're in a position of power.
It's also
And
because
then
they get fucked.
and then they abuse that
But
power.
why can they not just
Yeah.
be into fucking normal missionary with people their own age? Do you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck do they have to be nonsense? Like,
But do you know what it is? Do you know how they caught Philip Schofield and that fella
Yeah.
doing something outside of work? Do you remember the guy Jack Jones?
Jack
he
Jones
would-
TV.
And he would like prank people in public.
Yes.
He did
Correct.
a prank, and in the background of the video, you see Philip
Is that the one
Schofield
with the confetti?
and the young fella.
No.
They're in like a restaurant.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did see that.
Is this
yes.
from the 10-minute TikTok video?
Well, no, I'd already seen it before that. I didn't know if it was in
hell.
that video.
Yeah.
So they just happened to be out. So imagine getting pranked by some gimp.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing enough. But imagine getting pranked while you're having an affair with a fucking teenage boy. Like.
This is gonna do bits for my mugging bit.
Bad luck. Bad luck, boy.
Always the bottom line of you, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, that's all about results, kid.
So
so relatable.
I'm going to apply for Philip's job. Me and Holly Willoughby are going to present this morning together.
I think
Is she not getting let go too? Is that not the thing?
She what?
Is she not going to get let go as well for being like
No, I don't think
involved
so.
in cahoots, as they would say?
Cahoots is a good word,
Cahoots,
isn't it?
yeah.
Cahoots.
You're gonna. I think you need to tone down on the use of the word gimp and all this morning. You're not allowed to say that live.
I'm a chameleon.
A chameleon? A chameleon.
Okay. I'm a chameleon. I can fit into any social situation. I can
You are a social butterfly.
I
Yeah.
can turn those gimps and the F words down.
We went to a do in Sean's gaff the day we first ever recorded the podcast, and you were a social butterfly. Meanwhile, I was sticking to Sean, being like, "Who's that playing on the international friendly? Is that Italy in England?"
I was working the room. Me and Teresa were at a 30th birthday party last night, and it was just like chatting away at all these people I didn't really know. It was a 30th birthday party, and it was 2011 themed.
What?
What the fuck's that even mean?
That's weird. And it took me ages to realise it's 2011 themed because that's what year he turned 18 in.
What happened in 2011? What was notable? That's so shite.
memories by Kid
Someone
Cudi
was
was
wearing
released.
Hollister.
That's so tragic.
Yeah.
Did you show
It's
up with a Yu-Gi-Oh wig on?
No, but I should have. His girlfriend dressed up as Kasha. Someone dressed up as Miley Cyrus. I just said it was Pitbull.
I went to see Pitbull Kesha with my mum when I
In
was
2011?
yeah.
There you go.
So in Summerfest and LMFAO, remember them guys?
I do.
Every day I'm
Party rock
shuffling.
anthems.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all over that.
What was pretty funny though, they brought the guy's dad in on like a big inflatable canoe. Like they put him on an inflatable canoe and like lifted him in like, hey, the fucking lads. There's some like 60-year-old guy on a canoe being brought in. And then they just sat him down and left him.
I hate everything about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like people that do like prop comedy.
Yeah.
Do the Scundern bit would have to go back and put it all
Yeah.
away. It's so shameful.
The girl Arisha was all, nobody's up dancing. I was all, probably because there's a massive canoe on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Do you want to move it first and then people might be able to dance? Like, oh, I read enough, okay.
I realised how competitive I was yesterday. Me and Ashton were out for a walk down the Lagan.
Walking fast, right?
Yeah, I was racing her. And there was rowing on. Rowing.
Up near like Ormer Road, no?
Like in the water, yeah.
Yeah.
In the Lagan.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, and they're like racing, and I was like stopping and looking. The next thing I was like, how do you think's going to win this one? But there's only like
Oh,
two
were
lanes.
you like trying to bet?
I was almost being
Were you
like,
trying to race
I was
after?
almost going to run a book at it. after about 5 minutes, I was watching. I was like, I don't think fucking Methody have this one.
No.
I don't think these boys have it. These two. I don't think these boys have what it takes. Like,
Who is it, Methody and Inst?
there's loads in there. There was like a Newry rowing club, and they were just shit.
So it's that guy's dam, the inflatable canoe.
Bams.
The thing I found so funny about it was just like there was one of the guys I was talking to, he goes, I just do it for the socialness, like.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like, do you do like the two or the big boat? He goes, I'll just do the rowing solo on the sculling on your own. I was like, well, that's not very social, is it?
Yeah.
What the fuck's the point of that?
Declan McAleavey, has he not
Is it? Yeah, because that's where
he does
he.
rowing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's where he drinks from my cousin. Well,
Is
he
there a
doesn't
rowing
drink.
club?
Yeah, but it's also got a load of squash in it as well.
Squash?
So
The loot?
Don't you?
that's it, son. That's your first warning, kid.
He's on a
Yeah.
yellow.
Yellow card.
How are you feeling, by the way? I meant to ask now that your football team's exploded.
Who's this?
Arsenal.
I couldn't give a fuck. Do you know what? Like,
Oh, I couldn't give a fuck.
no, but like, there actually is nothing. Like, I'm sorry, but Pete, you put a thing up the other day, like Bobby Firmino, as if he'd
Mate.
fucking died.
Yeah,
Like,
how many
you may as
pints
well-
were you
you
doing?
basically posted a Facebook equivalent of a mask card about Bobby Firmino.
I don't care, mate. I went home last night and started watching TikToks of Bobby Firmino.
Tearing up?
Start crying.
No,
You know what I'm really bad for? Crying, listening to music.
Yeah.
I sometimes do
Well,
that.
Bobby Firmino clips with emotional music.
Oh,
over
right,
the
yeah.
top.
Football respect moments, number 8. Crying at 14 years old.
Honestly, guys, I'm so sad. Like,
I just don't get. I can't get it. Like,
See,
Like,
do you know
senor.
what? You'll never get it. And do you know what? I feel sorry for you.
but it's just like
You'll never feel what I feel.
Pass the butts of Bobby, he will score.
I know. Teresa got pretty pissed off at me because I kept singing that last night.
Last it. Oh, number 9. What a song. Anyway, end of an era.
It is. 8 years he was there.
8?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
what a legend. Do you know what? He'll be so happy to get away from Liverpool.
I wonder where he's going. Be interested.
Somewhere
to see.
hot and sunny, I hope.
He's linked with Barcelona. This is turning into a football transfers podcast.
Yeah.
But
We're
yes,
only allowed 2 minutes of football talk all week. That's
Yeah,
what we're going to do.
Because we are officially
Oh,
one of
quickly start with this. Yes.
one of the worst podcasts
Yes.
in Northern Ireland, apparently.
the third worst on the poll. I don't want to say the other
Hold
two.
on now, we need to tell what the poll is.
Yeah.
Someone found something on Reddit.
My friend Ben sent me it. The poll is also from 6 months ago, so more people will probably hate us now.
People
It's
people
fast.
voted on what the worst podcast in Northern Ireland were. Now, fucking Tea With Me and General Banter and all the big ones weren't on it, but the sort of
Smaller.
the ones,
Us little guys.
us little guys.
Yeah.
Little guys are
and
getting it tough.
It was us, Whiskey and White.
Sean Haggerty's 1212.
No, hold on. Let's run through this properly. So, officially, the worst podcast according to the poll. According to the poll, was,
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. Don't
Philip
libel.
Schofield.
was Paddy Raff the Wonder Years,
Yeah.
and then second it was like,
Sean Haggerty.
but it said like
1-2-1-2.
it said Sean Haggerty 1-2-1-2 podcast, and then there was like an other
which
section.
also just isn't his podcast anymore.
Yeah, and then there was like an other section that said Whiskey and White. So Whiskey and White was all the others.
Yeah.
And then there
Us.
it was us, but the best part of it was it said like Are We Podcast, but on all them other ones it was like Paddy Raff, The Wonder Year, Sean Haggerty, 1-2-1-2, Tyrone McKenna,
Yeah.
Whiskey and White, and then it just goes People Unknown, Are We Podcast.
Names
21
unknown.
Names unknown.
Names unknown.
Didn't even know our name. just knew it
21
was shit.
votes. Do you know as well, when my mate sent it to me and I was waiting on the bus to go to Lavery's to see you play and play a gig, whatever, Bobby Firmino. But I seen it and I missed the bus because I was getting my head up at it. I was like, do we have haters now? What the fuck?
I couldn't give
Do you know
less
my
of a
favourite
fuck.
part of it was we were on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's way shitter podcasts out there that didn't make the list.
Yeah.
And yeah. Listen, guys, you have to be in it to win it. You know what I mean?
6 months ago, guys, we've come a long way. In 6
It was
months.
an honour to be nominated.
It was.
Yeah, everyone wants to know what I would do if I didn't win.
I guess we'll never know.
But yeah, fair play whoever made it. And then
Yeah, shout out Nathan Smith for making that poll. Really appreciate it, mate.
shout out Justin Freeburn and use your acting.
Yeah.
This'll get them. Buzzing for the live pod.
Big up down for them. Also, just a random wee bit of news before we get into questions. I have a question.
You're doing a live show.
I do want to talk about the fact I'm going to Edinburgh this year. I haven't announced it officially on social media, but if anyone here who watches this is going over to Edinburgh, come see my show because I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to put a wee poster up, so have a wee look at it. I'm going to be in Grassmarket area between the 4th and the 20th, doing my first show, so please come see.
These two boys will be over as well.
Yes, these are going to come down and these are going to drop in, do a wee spot some of the
We
days,
turn, yep.
some weekends.
Due to annual leave, I can only go for a weekend.
Due to having to take up a job as a gardener. I can only,
Kieran's now
Go for a
doing
weekend.
Kieran will now be doing a full run. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
all about gardening. My new gardening set. One say it's gonna be class.
I can't wait for your new
What's the
vegetables.
deal with hedge clippers?
What's the deal with me cut my arms off by accident?
Do you want to go into questions?
Yes.
I had a wee question here, just myself. I don't know what,
What's that? Are you a Catholic gardener or a Protestant gardener?
that is your fucking set anyway. This is just something random that I thought of. What did you want to be when you were younger?
This, a gardener. No, I don't know. I used to want to be an actor but like a comedy actor.
Right.
And then, so I guess it kind of.
Depends how young you are. Like at the start, you want to be like a fucking goat or something.
Yeah.
And then you wise up and
Yeah.
you realise
I am a goat. I am a goat.
King of the World was as well. I wanted to.
king of the world.
Run the
You
world
would
and
be want to
stuff.
be king of the world. I could see that.
I remember like when you find like your old school stuff.
Yeah.
One of mine was from nursery and said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I wrote a Pokemon.
A Pokemon?
Well, that's the thing. I tried to write Pokemon. Said I wanted to be
Pokemon.
Pokemon, but I wrote Pokemon,
Ice cream
which I'll take. I'd be a
I
Pokemon.
remember one of my books I wrote, and this is so tragic. It wasn't. I wanted to be a footballer, but I didn't think I'd be good enough to be a Premier League footballer.
Yeah.
So what I wrote was sub on the championship.
What?
Oh,
That's so real.
Don't know why. And then whenever I thought about it, I was like, I was just a lazy bastard from back then. I just wanted
Yeah.
to sit on the bench and get paid.
My dream job is the third choice goalkeeper for Huddersfield.
Now, third choice goalkeeper for Man City.
Man City, Scott Carson.
Yeah.
You know what would be a dream job?
He looks like a gardener.
The announcer at a football stadium.
Think so?
But MC,
Goal for number 9.
MC Bugsy.
Fucking, what do you call him?
Unreal.
Pete Snowden.
Does he do it?
He does Northern Ireland, yeah.
You know what my dream job would be? To do nothing but have enough money that I could just live.
That's not a job. That's just being fucking
Lazy.
a billionaire.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah, then like just being a billionaire and being able to live on a beach all day.
I did like try and write a bit about this recently, that dream jobs don't exist.
Okay.
Because no matter what it is, there's a shit element to it. Do you know, you see like fitness influencers and stuff like that being like, this is my dream job. Like, your dream job is some fucking middle-aged man screaming at you being like, I can't lose weight for this wedding.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's always a shit element to the job that makes it not a dream job.
Stand-up comedy, you have to drive to Mullingar. Well, not me.
You
like,
fucking don't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can say yeah. Yeah, but
Just you on a lawnmower.
everyone out of the fucking way.
How much is the toll bridge for a lawnmower?
Where do I go? I don't know. I'll crash into the toll me. Just take contactless.
It's like a fucking plug-in lawnmower. I just got a big extension cable.
Just rolling the lead out.
He gets the loud and the plug pops out.
Daddy, come down and get me.
Plug that back in.
I remember telling my dad I was going to Cork to a gig, and he was like, "Listen, just make sure you're going with someone else, because I can't come down and get you in the middle of the night if you get stuck down there." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, George, you screamed at me, right? Don't think it's wrong, mate. I bet you when you went for sleepovers when you were younger, you were getting picked up middle of the night.
I used to not like sleepovers.
You just didn't go then.
Why is that like?
Your eye like a big pizza pie. Order from Love Pizza now online with a brand new app. Guys, I love pizza, and that's why I don't go anywhere else but Love Pizza.
See, to be honest with you, the only Domino's I'm interested in is the game that I play with my granny. I wouldn't go there from a pizza. I go to Love Pizza because there's pizza and I love it.
Do you know what I used to think? I used to think I just loved pizza and loved curly fries. And then I realised, why not just have the best one? The Love Pizza curly fries, the Love Pizza pepperoni pizza. It's just the best you can get.
Some things change in life, but the quality of Love Pizza never does.
Stays constant.
So check them out. www.lovepizza.com.
Because I didn't like staying in other people's
You want to
house.
stay in your mum and dad's place?
Yeah.
Where's your mum and dad here?
He went to his mate's sleepover and slept there, man.
Oh, squill it out. No, I used to find other people's houses dirty and stuff. So I used to not like staying in the beds and stuff.
There was a certain person whose house I used to stay in, and he didn't have like a sheet on the duvet.
Yeah.
And the duvet had, you know, them like not a duvet. No, didn't have a sheet on the mattress, but the mattress had, you know, when like you get like
Stains?
wee balls.
Yeah,
like a wee
yeah.
ball, and you'd like feel it against your skin now, and it was all just a bit grim. Like.
Or when you woke up the next day and the mum's like, "Oh, come on, I'll fucking make you breakfast." And like, I remember I was like, fucking, just because I didn't like the house, it was dirty and messy and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably 11-year-old me was like, "Fuck this."
It's that fucking Kevin Bridges bit we talked about
Yeah.
staying over in the house.
Friends,
Like,
yeah.
fucking perfect.
Bang
Like,
on.
Because
like-
the idea of a sleepover sounds class, and I guess it's 2 a.m. I'm like, I'd like to go back to my own bed now.
Yeah, and also the people's houses I stayed in, they always lived like max like 1 street over when I was really young. So,
So you
it's
always
like,
get home.
my house is just there. I could just leave now, but I can't. Like.
The only time I enjoyed going to mass was the next morning. I knew that my mum would come and get me for 10:30 mass.
Yeah, I remember going to stay in fucking Sean Keegan's house, and I woke up the next morning, and his mum was all right. We're going to mass here at 10. And I was like, I don't go to mass. And she's like, oh, no, we all go to mass, so you're going to mass.
Oh,
Fuck that.
fuck
I'm being like,
that.
no, this isn't part of the deal.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
And I didn't even go to my parish mass. They brought me to another parish.
Dirty.
Surely your parents be livid like.
Nah, not really. I did go to mass. Like,
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Didn't want to go, right?
Yeah. When did you stop going to mass?
16.
Catholic banter.
16. I was
That's
stopped.
quite late.
Yeah, my parents are quite really religious. Like, one
Quite
thing,
really.
my papa,
Quite
like,
really.
all my dad's side of the family were big Catholic goers, going to mass and all, but they stopped going. And I asked my papa why, and he was like, "Me and your nanny stopped going since the start of fucking kids." I was like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Valid point.
Yeah,
You can argue
me
that.
off.
I remember it was like a Christmas. I think was it Christmas first one we went? Didn't go to, yeah, and it was like, I don't know, like maybe I was like 13, 14, and we got up, and everyone was kind of just saying nothing because it was kind of in the air. We would always went on Christmas Day, and we were like,
We're not good.
we're not leaving yet. They're not need to
class.
get ready. And then my mom and I was like, no. And we were like, no one wanted to say we're not going to mass because then they might have been like, oh yeah, we need to go to mass. We were just like, all right. And then everyone just like drifted away, get back to bed for like another hour. It was absolutely great.
The big dogs, the big ones, as you say, the majors.
The majors, yeah.
Lent and stuff.
Fuck, I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, that bit. My mum was like, did you go to Lent when I was in uni? And I FaceTimed her and was like, no, and I'll go to Lent. She goes, you need to go get your ashes. So what I done was I went into the oven, stuck my finger into the oven, and drew a big fucking black
You told me about
mark on my
this,
head.
yeah,
and
we were writing.
sent my mum a photo being like, went and got my ashes, and she's like, proud of you, still going to mass in university.
Fucking hell.
We used to get them in school. Did you get the ashes in school?
Right, so we did do it in school. So our school had a chapel in it.
So ours, yeah.
And me and Akib were the only 2 people who didn't get ashes. Me, because I was an atheist, and Agam, because he was a full-on Muslim.
Are we one of them unbearable atheists?
Unbearable.
Like, you read
no.
the God Delusion or something?
I have a signed copy of the God Delusion.
Fucking
I
hell.
went and met
Wait,
Richard
what?
Dawkins.
You did?
Yeah.
That
What is
bad.
this?
It's a book
God Delusion.
that's wrote so arrogantly about
It's
religion.
not so arrogant, it's brilliant.
Oh.
Oh,
There you go.
never getting
There you
it.
go.
As someone who still believes,
Do you still believe in God, though?
yeah. Well, I need him.
No,
Like.
don't do this. I can't. I can't. This is
You
screwing me
know
out.
why,
No.
you idiot? The reason I
You
believe in
fool.
God, right? The reason I believe in God is because when I'm on my deathbed, I want the last minute winner in injury time forgiveness from the church
This
for
is
my
chrome,
sins.
mate.
Richarlison?
No,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is like that Logan Paul podcast where Joe the wee fella is on, the comedian, and he's like,
Who's that?
Joe the fucking comedian he is on, and he's like, you're an idiot for believing God. That's the worst. It's the worst
That
podcast.
sounds vaguely remembered.
Well, Sean,
Ever.
let's settle it. Do you believe in God?
I don't really give a fuck.
See,
That's my answer.
That's what I was on about. No, I was insufferable.
Yeah.
From the age of about 14 to about 16.
Yeah.
I'm glad that fucking TikTok and Jordan Peterson, all that shit didn't exist when
In
I
your
was
ear,
younger.
yeah.
I would have been completely.
See, no, I couldn't give a flying fuck what
Yeah.
anyone's into. Do whatever you want
Yeah.
to do. I don't care. Like.
I still go with Christmas. That's just to keep the parents happy and all as well. Like, I
yeah.
mean, tick a few boxes.
Well, see,
I
I got,
stopped going when I was 13.
I got asked the other week to do a reading at a mass for my godmother's wedding.
Yeah.
And internally, it's just like, I'm not really into this, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like, just keep everyone happy
Yeah,
and do
see
it.
something like
Don't
that
give
there,
a fuck.
fucking a funeral or
Yeah.
a communion or something. If you want me to do a reading, 100%.
But that's me.
Yeah.
You want me to
No
do?
problem,
You want to do 10 minutes? I'll do 10 minutes.
Do 10 minutes.
100 quid, like, but sure.
I need to do that bit again. The funeral bit.
That,
like,
I really enjoyed that bit.
yeah.
Loved it.
Give it up for all the readings I've seen the first time.
Yeah.
Guys, we have an absolutely amazing gospel for you today.
I like the best. The best line of that bit was where I go pointed at the widow. It was fair play to you coming here, sitting by yourself at the front row.
Jesus Christ. Well, we're going to questions, guys.
Yeah,
Gonna
sure.
few
We got loads
questions.
actually.
You
Do
got
we?
a couple of questions?
Yeah, loads. 2-0 Man City. Let me see what we got. Mick Sham asks, you guys ever been to the Donegal rally? Absolute chaos.
I'd rather go to mass. Fuck that.
I'd rather take my lawnmower to the
I'd
Donegal
rather
rally.
read the entire eulogy than go to the Donegal rally. Fuck that.
Is that lets you just rally cars driving around the streets?
Yeah.
Riding around the countryside, like.
And me on a lawnmower.
I would I would actually get scared by that. That freaks me out a wee bit.
Is someone hitting you?
One of
Yeah.
them can go loose and fucking...
Yeah.
Do you ever hear that Isle of Man TT, the motorbike? Apparently, like, at least guaranteed one death every year. Like, that's fucking mad.
That is mental. Like,
Or like, would you like to run with the bulls, but...
What do you mean?
bulls.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
In Pamplona in Spain.
No, that's stupid.
No.
Why would you want to run away from
I
a
would
bull?
do the thing in Spain with throw tomatoes at each other.
Yeah, that's class.
That'd be a bit of crack. like.
Spanish are class, boy.
They're not.
They're legends.
They're not.
They
I
are.
used to love
They're
them.
alright. Like.
But it's what a country like. What other country would you be great? Everyone's hungover, unleash 6 bulls in the middle of the town, and everyone has to run like fuck.
What could you do that?
And 4
from over here
people die
with?
every year at it.
Is it?
Yeah, loads of people die at the bulls.
What do they do with the bull at the end? Do they shoot the bull?
The matador kills it.
That's definitely going to stop soon.
Yeah.
Why?
They're a woke brigade.
That's what I want to
surely
go
not.
before. I love that phrase as well when someone's trying to act hard, like, you think you can run with the bulls?
You bringing it back?
Yeah.
When was the last time you heard someone say that?
Me and my mate in the
So
group
you
chat.
hear anyone said it? You know a common phrase that only I say.
He's slagging in the group chat now. He said, who you slagging? You can run with the bulls.
Is this guy Mick Sham from Donegal?
Yeah. So, yeah. Good stand-up comedian as well.
It's that and the Donegal rally, and then they do that one. What do you call it? The King of the Cone, where you drift around a cone. It's like a full fucking sport.
What?
Have you ever heard of King
Donegal's
of the Cone?
mental, boy.
It's like, there's like a cone in the middle of this fucking
Car
park, and they just fucking do donuts around it. But like, yeah, but it's in like a fucking Type R Honda Civic. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's shite.
Hey,
love it, like-
get your own exclusive content.
Oh, it's going to Donegal.
Are we Donegal Rally?
That's fucking.
I've said he's working on step my golf, and it'll be fucking
So
some
the
great.
Donegal rally.
Well, just for Mick Sham is starting an open mic. I don't know if I should announce this, but anyway, it's announced.
Fuck it, there we go. Mick. You don't have an option now.
Yeah, and then we
Then
can
you have
stay.
to run away from a bull.
Yeah, it's me running in the street. Me on a lawnmower with a bull chasing me. Fucking Jesus! Run out of the way. Right, no more lawnmower jokes. That's that done.
What do you, can I ask? Because I am genuinely curious. What do you get if you can you win the bull run thing or just survive?
It's just pride, like it's just to say you've ran with the bulls.
You know that common phrase?
Yeah.
No one else says.
But
Do you think there's like do the women of those towns be like can't sleep if you've never ran with the bulls? Like is that the thing?
basically what they do is the
Their
party.
version of being a county player.
That's exactly what I was
The
thinking,
party
yeah.
all night long, and then at dawn.
all night long. All night.
At dawn, Guess what they do?
They run with the bulls.
Yeah. Fucking Run with the Bulls in Donegal.
That should have been the name of the Last Dance. Run with the Bulls.
One of the Bulls.
That was niche basketball joke there. Very good.
What a documentary, by the way, got me through lockdown.
It got me through lockdown.
Yeah.
Don't Fuck with Cats and The Last Dance, two best documentaries.
Gonna
for
throw.
lockdown
I know you won't agree, but Tiger King was pretty good.
I never watched it.
When it came
You know
out,
that-
it slept.
I listened to the Michael Jordan be like, y'all want to play that way?
Yeah.
Like I listened to that before doing my first set going into the club.
I told him. I don't know if I've told you this. Do you remember what I told you? I listened to for my first set.
The mental tune. It's 6ix9ine.
You're 6ix9ine.
Which one?
All
Like,
of them.
No, what do you mean? All the songs?
Well, like about three of them. The three main
Fucking
ones.
hell.
Fucking the most mad gangster rap ever.
That's mad.
Before doing the chicken box and there.
Do you have a song you now listen to going to gigs? Like a playlist or anything? No.
Really heavy hip hop. You know, to try and
Yeah,
get the
like
words going in
hip
my head.
hop stuff.
No.
Yeah, so
Not
that,
really.
that and the song the Chicago Bulls walk out to, I sometimes listen to.
What's that?
Cyrus, it's called, by the Allen Irish Project. Yeah.
Fuck, you don't know that song, Pete? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I
Don't?
probably would.
Yeah,
You're
listen, bro.
butchering it.
Jay Red asks, is Pete capable of giving Kieran a fireman's lift? I'm too hungover to attempt that
What's a
today.
fireman's lift?
You basically chuck him over your shoulder.
Can we try to do that?
I feel like we're going
Can we try to do it there?
Right, okay, let's go.
If you do it right behind here, you'll be being shot.
This is how I die. This is how I fucking die.
So, you'll be able to lift him no bar. Fireman's lift, you just very straightforward. I'm gonna lean out of the way here.
Careful, I don't destroy my ceiling.
Give him a squat.
Jesus, don't need a get
Get me off. I don't like it.
This week's episode of RE Podcast is proudly sponsored by Prize Royale. They are a competition website. They've given away over £1 million in prizes so far. They've had over 1,000 winners and they've 20,000 followers on their social media. Basically what you do is you go to prizeroyale.com, you set yourself up with an account. It's absolutely free to do. And then once you have an account, you can buy as many tickets to their amazing competition giveaways. And they will send you an email and you can watch the draw for the competitions happen live, or you can check it later on their social media. Give Prize Royale a wee look, guys.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Joe, I love it. See if you don't win, you're not out of it, lads.
You're not out of it.
Multiple prizes per
Multiple.
entry. So
You have to be in it to win it.
You have
At the end of the
to.
day.
No ticket, no tote. Get yourselves a few tickets on prizeroyale.com.
I entered one of their biggest website the other day. £1.59. Sure, fuck
For a
me.
ticket?
For a ticket.
Unbelievable.
Get on it, guys.
Cash prizes, holidays, Pokemon cards, something for everyone. Prize Royale.
I don't like it.
You alright? You gonna book?
That was intense.
I'm just realising I was talking there and not in the microphone.
So to answer your question, yes.
How do I get back around here? Hang on.
Do you want to come back right this way?
Go around the long way, sir. Take it back roads.
So I think the answer to that question is kinda.
Yeah.
Who asked that?
Jay Red. Shout out Jay Red. Big fan of pod.
Tune in next week for what can Pete lift in a farm.
I think that's the limit.
What positions can Pete lift Kieran at?
Can Pete do a tombstone on Kieran?
Nathan Crawler's asked, but he's asked this question before. Best advice you've ever gotten? He's asked this before.
You out of breath?
What?
You're getting greedy here, Crawlers. Fuck's sake.
Best
advice.
I don't know.
I said last time, and I still agree. Be a better friend to yourself at times.
That's nice.
James.
Make friends on the way up because you don't know who you'll need on the way back down.
My dad told me that.
My dad told me that.
As a man who makes enemies every week. As a man who, every time we meet someone, he's chatting to them. As soon as we walk away from them, he goes, fucking ball back him.
Best advice. Fair play to you.
Fair
play
play for
to
giving
you.
Fair
it
play
a
to you
go.
for giving it a go. That'll keep the night terrors away.
More?
I feel like James Kern's ones here are just joke questions. Like for words, send another one. Rate each other, looks, personality, closeness. What are your honest opinions on TransLink?
Translink?
We've got that question for about TransLink.
We did put them in room 101 back in the day, I think.
They have an advert running at the minute, TransLink, right? And it's like, if you're sitting in traffic right now, you are the traffic. Why not just get the bus? Well, here's a few reasons. Because it never fucking shows up on time.
Look at this guy.
Do you know what I mean? These guys, I fucking fuck TransLink.
I never know what it costs. One day it's 10p, the next day it's £2.10.
I don't get Translink.
You just
I do like the trains, I'll be honest. The trains always come on time. Every time I got them, like.
because
So.
that's what I don't understand about trains. There's nothing to delay a train.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense.
Leaves.
Not when this guy's on the fucking scene. Tell you what,
yeah.
this guy.
Not barely flat.
Well, if leaves land on their tube, they tracks Does the train stop?
Yeah.
You'll be taking all the leaves and chucking them on the track. Fucking delay.
That's
We're
mental,
getting
like.
the gigs.
No, because I had to meet my brother on Saturday, and I also really needed to go do a poo, so I was on the train, and the train was back in Belfast like that.
You can't shit in the train.
There's no toilets on the train.
There is.
What?
Is there?
Yeah.
Fucking right. I'm not gonna take a shit in the train, like.
Well, it's up to you.
Hey,
Better than shitting yourself. Like.
Yeah, which did happen on yesterday. Shorted. Wet fart.
There's no need for you to tell them that.
Yeah, there's like kids from the school I work at can go on and watch their
Don't listen to this
sir,
shit.
you shit yourself.
Darren Matthews, this is from the RE podcast page now, asked, is the podcast going on tour after the Dublin gig?
The double dick didn't happen, Darren.
To answer your question,
We're
yes.
just oversubscribed, so we're like, you know what? You all get to see us and none of you get to see us.
Do you know what happened? Genuinely, for anyone who's curious, we just sold too many tickets.
That's it.
I was thought we can't deal with all this pressure and having a full sold out room, and we just goes, look, it's better if we just don't do the gig.
Fair
at all.
Arena wasn't available.
Yeah. And we just said, look, either you get it or you don't, or we're pulling the plugs. So pull the plug.
Yeah.
But yes, we are coming to Rio de Janeiro next week.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm excited for it. And the jet lag's going to fuck me a bit, but we'll be alright.
It'll be okay. Any other questions?
One, let me see, favourite football memory from Paul McAlinden.
Oh, good question. Good question.
I normally say the Tottenham Hotspur one, but I want to go for something not due to the team I support. So Messi winning the World Cup, that was fucking cracker.
That was also like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It's not really a
How
memory.
bad's your memory?
Istanbul 2005, FA Cup final 2006. When Northern Ireland qualified for the Euros. Yeah. I'm gonna put
Shane
that in
Long's goal against the Germans, which I still think this day is better than Robbie Brady's header against the Italians.
Okay.
Controversial. And Down beating Kildare in the All-Ireland semi-final in
I
2010.
remember when Armagh won the Sands.
It's fucking
I was 6,
unreal.
And I remember like there being mad street parties and all.
For context, that Down game, because I know no one listens to watches Gal here, but basically like the Kildare needed a goal, had a free from the 14, last kick of the game, and one of the Down boys actually saved it onto the crossbar, and the referee blew the whistle. It was unbelievable. It's fucking class.
Couldn't believe it.
Couldn't beat the Gal.
Has Armagh only won the Sam once?
Yep.
Okay.
Down 5 times.
2004?
2002.
2002.
2002.
I know, actually, leaving House of Fraser and I worked there to go watch Spurs play Arsenal, having like 4 pints, and then Sean coming back into work, and it was the 1 year we finished above you.
Actually, you know what my best memory is? Fucking, I was at the Arsenal game when we beat Barcelona 2-1. That was pretty good.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Sound like a wee ungrateful swine. Not bad.
Oren Quinn asks, any things you thought were massively uncool when you were younger, but with age you're starting to come around it? So Crocs, golf, things like that.
Gardening.
Like things you would do now that maybe you would be embarrassed to do when you were younger.
Like acting stuff. I think
Yeah.
acting like that gets such a, you know, especially in school, like bullied if you like do acting, and then you get
Yeah.
older and you're like, you really should, you know, it's pretty cool.
It's basically what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Well, we all thought this was cool, like,
Yeah.
or wanted to do it, but do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you something. Stay in your parents' bed.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Little boy from
Everyone get
Rosario.
on board.
Kissing a girl.
run him with the boons. That's super cool.
Do you know what? Just fucking doing stupid stuff like going for a run and getting brunch. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
not being like erect at like 6 in the morning. Like.
Do you know what one I still think you would probably still find cringe? Like talking to the camera on your Instagram story.
Oh no, I can do
Neither
that.
of you do that. I've noticed. I would do it at the very odd time, but not really.
I remember me and Geordie were like doing the gig in the Jaggy Nettle, and we found out we'd only sold 6 tickets, and Geordie put up a video saying, right guys, I'm gigging tonight in the Jaggy Nettle, come down, it'll be a great night. And I figured, fuck, that's so brave, like.
I can do it no ball. I just don't never have anything to promote.
You have a solo show to promote.
I know. I can't fucking sell the tickets for the second half. Buy tickets that show for fuck's sake.
Pull the fingers out, Larkin. Come on,
For God's sake, we've had the last few remaining for ages.
Translate run trains to Larkin. You have no excuse.
Bastards. Kane Cook asks, what a name by the way. What makes the best 5-piece fry when you're hungover?
Black pudding, bacon, sausage, egg, soda bread.
The fact you led with black pudding there is proper nonce behaviour.
I love
Philip
black pudding.
Schofield gets fucking black
I
pudding.
like black pudding though.
But not, it wouldn't be in the
Allegedly.
top of your list. Allegedly.
Gets black
Yeah.
pudding.
Allegedly.
Gets black pudding.
5-piece, I'm going to go 2 sausages.
Right.
That's just great, eh?
Right, let's see where he's going with.
2 sausages. Oh, 5 pieces. Hold
Yeah, you
on.
fucked it.
Yeah.
You're a big greedy bastard. No,
Two
no.
sausages. 2 sausages.
Yeah.
2 sausages. Bacon. Potato bread and an egg. There you go. Bosh.
How are you getting your egg?
From the person that's cooking it.
Like poached,
Oh, right.
scrambled?
Fried egg.
I like a poached egg.
From a deli counter. You're not
It
getting
doesn't have
poached.
to be from a deli.
No, it's just, I'm going to
Oh, you can't cook your own fry when you're hungover. Like
Potato bread or soda bread?
potato.
Soda. That soda I had in your house on Friday night has got me on the soda bread wagon.
Mate, I made him fucking soda bread at like 1 in the morning.
How are you cooking your potato bread? On the pan or in the toaster?
In the toaster, but like it is probably better on the pan.
It
like.
is.
I made him soda bread, bacon and cheese soda bread, right?
Fucking powerful.
Top tip, Sean. You ready?
Is this a sandwich or is this like just
No, just
loose?
loose. All you need. Do you know what you do? See when it's toasted, pierce it with a knife and then butter it, so the butter goes in it, not just on top.
Fucking that's good.
Mate,
Different.
I've never buttered a potato bread before.
that's for soda bread.
Oh, soda bread,
Yeah,
right?
Butter
Okay,
on
sorry.
potato bread.
No, I don't know about that.
But you only need a wee tiny bit of butter on potato bread.
Yeah, you wouldn't
'cause,
go
like,
mad
it
at
just
that.
runs off it. Like,
Yeah.
Are we touching off it? Anyway. Ken Milligan, if you have to live somewhere outside of Ireland, where would you move to and why? I think we've had that about 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
You said New York.
Yeah, but 1,000,000 times. So let's go somewhere different.
Yeah, you have to live somewhere different now.
Pampolino.
What the fuck's that?
Where they run with the bulls.
Outside of Ireland, I don't know. The Netherlands or Germany, something like that.
So you can smoke a lot of weed, man.
Do you know where I'd love to live? I'd love to live in one of them like cabins out in like Alaska, middle of fucking nowhere.
Where
Moose
you-
and
no
all
one
walking
can annoy you.
past. Moose and all walking past. There's birds fishing out salmon in the river. I'd love that. That'd be class.
Why?
Don't know.
You just pick something random and
Just
come
get
in
away
with
with
it.
it.
I know.
yeah.
The Amalfi Coast.
The Amalfi Coast. Where's that, Italy?
Yeah, on the coast, like. Well, obviously. But,
Nothing getting past you. Amalfi Coast up in the mountains.
oh, fuck.
PJ McGarity says...
What a name.
Yeah. It is a name.
Those are
yeah.
great names coming this way, folks.
Comments on the council election results?
I'm politically neutral, guys, because I want to keep all our voters after last week being called the Fenian Gimp.
Someone called you a Fenian Gimp?
Yeah. Oh, you liked the comment? It must have been blocked when you liked it.
Oh, right. That was me, bro.
Yeah, someone commented Fenian Gimp, Ciaran Franco, on one of our
Oh,
things.
okay.
So I'm politically neutral now.
Sorry if there's a lot of DUP voters and unionists who watch this. You know, like, you're more than welcome. But it was a good result for Sinn Féin. They had a fantastic election, and Alliance did good as well.
That's the class, 12 new seats.
Alliance did good, and Sinn Féin did brilliant. That's undeniable.
What does that mean now? I don't understand.
Basically, just means Sinn Féin are now confirmed, like, undeniably the biggest party in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Top G's. Fair enough.
Top G's.
Fair play them.
Last question. We've got a return of the Talal voice notes.
Oh, yes.
Now, it looks like it might be a bit of a long one, but I'll play it down the mic here.
In the second half, it's going to be pure emotions.
Okay, well, I'll do it.
Go on ahead.
Don't know if I'm too late for a question for the podcast, but sure.
You're not Talal. You're always
Use it
welcome.
next week. The trees are, I know, Netflix company, Amazon, whoever, some TV company, and says, right, lads, we're giving you full artistic license to start a new comedy TV series, something like In-Betweeners or The Office. What's the storyline, and do you feature in it yourselves, and if so, what are your character names, and what's like the main aspect of the show? You might need to think about that one. Anyway, hope you're all well. Keep the faith.
Talal sounds like he's out having a wee walk around the park there.
It
doesn't
does.
he?
It does.
Keep the faith.
Right. Tune in next week to answer that question. That's a fucking mind
That's a
boggler.
heavy load.
Heavy load.
Heavy load. just all over for that question. Fair play to him. Right, so what was the first part of the TV show?
Yeah, so Netflix come to you and say
The
you
three of us are going to put the brains together here and come up with something.
you have like free creative control.
Maybe the RE podcast show.
Yeah, I'd love to do a sketch show.
Yes.
You've lost me.
You're the one who said
Acting's
you thought
cool,
acting
yeah.
was shite, now it's cool.
No, sketch shows are...
What would you like to sketches are like?
No, it depends on the sketch show. I like the idea of something... I don't know.
Sketches are class. You know why they're class? Because you can have loads of different ideas. If you do like a sitcom or if you do a movie, you have to have one
the thing
idea
that
and
gets me
commit to
about
it the whole
like
way.
sketches is like it's just like it's like something happens and then it's just like a wee fucking random something I don't know. It doesn't flow for me. I don't like the flow of sketch shows.
What would you do then?
It'd probably be like a sitcom or something like that.
Yeah.
The Sean
thinking-
McAleavey show.
No, some of the three of us. I would like
A
the
documentary.
I would like
travel.
I
hang?
would, No, I would like the idea of the three of us, right? So it's the three of us, and we don't know each other, and we sort of stretch out how long we don't know each other for,
Right.
and then we probably like meet somehow, start the podcast, and then sort of a true story sort of thing.
Nah, what I'd like to do is like we are who we are now,
Okay,
and we get to go and do like a wee travel series.
Turn big
that
comedy
would be
clubs and
unreal.
Yeah,
That'll
just
be
like
good.
us, like on the road, documentary sort of fly on the wall.
I
That
take
would be
it.
good.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you are, Tal.
And then,
Sign the
but then
contract.
also the answer is part of his question as well. We all definitely want to feature ourselves in it because we want that bag. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Anything to promote, guys, before we wrap it up?
Yes, Dominic Gould asked me to give Bad Otter Comedy Club a shout out. It's back on the 3rd of June. You're MCing it, Pete, and I'm performing at it, so check that out. It's in Newton
Nice.
Arts in the Ivy Bar, so check it out.
I have to give a shout out to the Thunderdome gig that
Yep.
we're doing. He's been very good. Does that guy? He's done a lot of posters and shit for us. So I have to get a shout out. Hold on, let me get the.
it's on this Saturday.
This Saturday, is it?
Saturday coming, yeah.
It's
What's the
Friday,
lineup?
isn't it?
I don't
It's
know.
this Friday. It's this Friday.
I'm MCing it. That's all I know.
It's this Friday. Sean's MCing it. I'm on as well. Tommy McCarthy and Jordan Robinson, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go onto our social medias, you'll see the links, and it's going to be a belter night.
Also, check out Comedy Hub NI. That's the promotions
yeah,
of
if you go on Comedy Hub, and I was chatting to him that he has sort of fucking good whack of tickets, by the way. So there's not many left.
Yep.
So hopefully there'll still be some left by the time this comes out. But
get
if
it
you go
sold
on, you've been to Thunderdome Bar before.
It's a good wee spot, so it is in Glenmorley. Yeah.
Yeah, it's meant to be a great spot. Looking forward to it. So come down to it on Friday. This will be out on Tuesday. So you have a couple of days to grab some tickets, guys. Sean, as always, Are We Comedy Club?
Our Comedy Club every single Tuesday. Last week's show was a fucking belter. Pete MC the
good.
show.
Yes,
really
loved
good.
it.
A lot of fun. We had like a couple of Americans in, which is always a good time. And everyone that did the open mic crushed. We ended up getting like 12 open micers on. It was great.
Yeah, it was
so
really
we're going
good.
to try to be a wee bit more flexible with the open micers as well. So if you call down, we'll try our best to get everyone on. But obviously, constraints and stuff have to be away by a certain time from the bar. But if you call down and you want to try some open mic, because we've had loads of people that have came down done their first
their
sets,
first.
which is like I love that more than anything.
Do you know
Seeing
what?
people do
Yeah,
comedy for the first time.
Quite proud of that there.
Yeah.
The
Popped
amount
a
of
few
people
cherries.
that have wanted to do a gig, and maybe just because there's so many people doing gigs at the moment, it's maybe taking ages to get booked.
Mm-hmm.
And people are able to come down and they're able to do the first 2 or 3 gigs in the space of a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now they're hooked, and now they want to do more, and we're getting the same faces come down. It's sort of
They've got the
creating
bug
a
now.
wee community, and even some people who come down and they maybe don't get on, they stay and they watch the show and
Socialise
We
and-
have a wee drink afterwards. It's turned into something really nice,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Even if you are a comedian and stuff like that as well, call down, because it's always good for like networking with other comedians and stuff like that. So
It's class,
It's
like.
always it's really really good crack. So that's every Tuesday. Doors are at 7:30. Show usually starts around 8 o'clock or so. So get down to that in Madden's Bar.
I've got my solo show. I was massing and joking about earlier there, but there are some tickets left for the show in the Ashburn Hotel on the 10th of September. Grab some tickets. Should be good fun.
I had nothing coming up, so let's shop it there.
Okay.
Jump up. Yo Magazine is back on the 8th of June, headlined by none other than Paddy McDonnell. No joke. William Thompson's going to be there. Darren Ralphie's going to be there. Ian Thompson's going to be there. Bronan McGee's going to be there.
Great lineup.
Talal Jomar, fucking
Friend of the pod.
is going to be there.
Asking
It's gonna
all the
be-
questions.
Yeah. So
Just him doing voice notes.
and I'm going to be doing something that says MCing, but it doesn't look anything like it. So please get on down, and it's going to be a cracker night. Tickets are already halfway sold, which is insane. But I mean, that's the draw now. And other than that, I'm doing my solo show in the Out of Office Brewery on the 4th of July. Same room as the No Joke nights. Please come down. Tickets are halfway sold. Please be legends and buy them in bulk so I can sleep at night.
And then final thing to promote is I will be in Newry. So when this comes out, less than a month ago, just a couple of weeks until my show in Newry. People have been asking, is it a solo show? What is it? It's basically me hosting night. I've got support now coming in from Tal, friend of the podcast. Who else is doing it? Stephen Campbell and Jack McGee as well. So I'm going to be doing a bit of MCing, and then I'll round the night out with a headline set. And those guys are going to keep the laughs going the whole way throughout the night as well. So that's going to be really good. We're also doing a preview of that show in Belfast in Madden's as well. I think that's on the 21st of June as well. So yeah, get tickets to that. We're very, very nearly sold out, and it would mean the world to me if we could sell that one out, especially to the hometown crowd as well. So yeah,
I have some final things to say. If you've listened this far into the episode, you're clearly somebody who likes the podcast. You listen a lot. See if you see us sharing it on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Give it a share, give it a retweet. We're trying to expand as much as possible. We're coming up to our year anniversary.
Yeah.
This is episode 50. We have episode 52 coming up, which is going to be our first anniversary. Leave us a wee comment if you like us to, I don't know, maybe do something special
Yeah.
for the year anniversary.
A wee vlog or something on a
We
night
might
out.
do like a wee review of the year, maybe the best bits, worst bits. So yeah, get engaged, guys. Share the pod, spread
Yep.
the love.
and then I have one more thing I was going to answer as well. for next year, we're going to hopefully ramp this up a good bit as well. This
Yeah.
year's been a lot of fun. We've absolutely loved doing it. So
Well, let's
hopefully more
kick it up a
guests
gear.
on next year, and also want to put out more bonus content for you guys. So if there's any ideas for bonus content, let us know
Yeah,
that,
hit us up.
because we want to do more fun stuff, but we don't want to do just fucking usual shit. So give us ideas and
Wanna
give us
do
things to
what
do.
If you want
wanna
to peek
say?
Giffen,
Yeah.
meet and greet,
Yeah.
fat Joe's.
Look,
yeah.
place to be.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks everyone as usual
you.
for listening. I'm absolutely loving the Spotify ratings are going through the roof as well.
Yeah.
So keep those coming in. 5 stars only. Don't do anything less than that. And yeah.
And don't photo us in any polls on Reddit.
See you in the next one.
See you next week.